Alright. Shalem. There's a lot happening in this one. Shalem, okay. It's nearly all grayscale, except for the paint color. And of course, you know, a little bit of his hair being purple. Everything's grayscale here. Alright, what does it look like without all the UI taking up space? There's another rainbow. And a bird made of paper? Stone? Why do I feel like this is a continuation of the last one? These birds do not have their head, and neither does this statue. Everyone's losing their head. They do kind of look like sensor blocks. I'm a little, or no, just sort of distortion. Reality distortion. Everybody's lost their heads. Including the birds! The birds lost their heads too! Does this one have a head? Wait, this is also a, I can't tell. I can't tell. I'm not sure. This one definitely does not have its head. These do not. I can't tell if these are, like, paper or not. I have no head, but I must think. Wait, what is... Oh! Oh. Oh, dear. Well, I found the head. Why are you smiling? Oh, okay. It's a man's head, and that's a woman's statue. Woman's statue, man's head. What about here? Is it this one's head? Is it like I sacrifice my head to you? Is it a sacrificial head? I put my head on a platter for you? It's crazy. And you're comforting this snake, but the snake also looks to be made of stone. You intrigue and scare me. Especially with the like sly smile, like you know exactly what's happening, but you're not saying anything. And then this paint, this very, very colorful paint, coming from the neck, goes all the way down and then replicates into his jacket color. He's a theater kid, he likes being a dramatic. Well, he wins with the drama, that is for sure here. So much drama that you want everything in grayscale except for where the head would be. And then a little, is that, okay, there's a little bit of color here. But the rainbow, it's flower of evil. Okay. Well, I wasn't quite sure before, but I guess I'm sure now. Flower of evil. Okay. Is there any other text that we missed? He's got the flowers on him. He's got some sort of flower wrapped around his leg. Anything else text-wise? Or no, just a random text box here. And your name on your jacket, because why not? He's gathering these flowers. He is gathering the flowers of evil. Why are you gathering the flowers of evil, dramatic? Dramatic man, why are you gathering the flowers of evil? I like the idea conceptually. I think that the colors work nicely together. Well, I mean, the limited color palette, right? It's mainly grayscale. It's majority grayscale. And then there's just a little bit of color to, attract your attention so that you don't miss the fact that there's a headless statue here. I think that was smart to make his shirt black so that the statues stand out better. I feel like okay. This is something you would never hear me say in any other situation. And maybe it's just because I don't know his backstory. You're never going to hear this from me in any other time. I feel like the rainbow detracts from this skin. I feel like the rainbow detracts from the skin. It might be story-based. It might be something I don't know about. It might have meaning. But it doesn't feel like it belongs. The rainbow is... It points out the flower of evil text, I suppose. But... It feels like it's detracting from the... It is story-based? Okay. I figured it would not just be thrown in there normally, right? I figure it would not just randomly be thrown in there, because if it wasn't story-based, it would definitely feel out of place. But if it is story-based, then that does make sense. Kind of like it. If it was more opaque, I would agree. So my issue is that the softer rainbow is conflicting with the paint. But there are probably reasons for both of those existing that I don't know of. If it was not story-based, if it was just flat out, then I would say that you just want to keep the paint color and not detract from it. But the rainbow feels like it's so randomly placed that it has to have some meaning to it. And considering that this does look like a very biblical skin, and considering that rainbows do have a lot of biblical significance, I can see how there might be something that I don't yet know. So overall, I really like it. It throws me a little bit, just in terms of the competition of colors against the grayscale. But if there's a reason for it that I don't know about, then I will accept that wholeheartedly. Today's star is an honorary monochromatic kitsune rather than prismatic. Yeah, let me just have my tails turn into, like, a grayscale color swatch for you. Alright. Alright, Tempest series, the Fruition. Classic black and white with just a touch of color. No need for complex ornamentations. Any flair belongs to the performer alone. Okay, interesting, interesting. I'm not sure about how it was done on the chibi. I feel like I would want it to be as dense in the chibi as it is here. Here it feels very intense and dense, and here it feels a little more sparse. I would have probably intensified it in the chibi. And I also probably would have made the black shirt stand out just a little bit more. But okay, very intriguing, very interesting.